Hi Ian, my name is Chris Richardson. I'm the digital sales controller here at Stratstone Jaguar Land Rover in Stockton. I've received your inquiry about our Discovery Sport, so I thought I'll make a video just to give you a bit more of an insight into this particular car. It is a bit of a one-off, but before I do, I just wanted to run through a couple of the things on this particular car as opposed to some others. Now, obviously it's competitively priced. You can see on the website we've got it priced at 52190. Now, the recommended retail price should have been 57818. Now, one thing I will mention, there is a finance deposit allowance on this particular car. So if you took a finance agreement with Jaguar Land Rover, they would give you a further £4,250 off. Now, looking at the original price, 57818, combined with the discount and then the finance deposit allowance, that would bring the car down to 47940, which is a saving of nearly 10 grand off this particular car if you combine the current marketing and the finance deposit allowance on this one. Now, it does have a few additional extras which I'm going to run through in this video for you. I just wanted to make it clear how competitively priced this particular one is. All right, so I'll cut the waffle. Let's take a look at the Discovery. So here it is. This is the Discovery Sport HSE R Dynamic in Personalised Red. So starting at the front there, you can see, being the R Dynamic, we've got that gloss black honeycomb grille effect with the gloss black inserts and the rear splitter along the bottom there with the black Discovery branding on the front. Okay, and obviously the signature daylight running lights. Okay, now that red and black theme runs along the side. So obviously we've got the 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels, which were an optional extra. Normally they would have been silver. They're the multi-spoke alloy wheels. And then we've got that gloss black mirror on there, which is power folding. Okay, this car currently has the fixed side step fitted to it, which again is an optional extra on this particular one, as well as the gloss black roof, which wasn't the standard feature. Okay, so we'll move on. This car also has the front and the rear mud flaps fitted to it. And then round to the back there, you can see we've got that black and red contrast theme carried on, okay, with the rear gloss black splitter and the strip on the bumper there. Now obviously it is a hands-free power tailgate with the two additional seats in the rear, which you can pull up just by pulling on that strap there. And then to raise the headrest, there we go, and it is full black leather with the red stitching to match the rest of the interior. I will focus on the interior in a moment. Obviously we've got the good solid metal anchor points on there, as well as the power sockets, and this car also has an electronically deployable tow bar, which again wasn't standard. Okay, so in a second you're going to see, there we go. Okay, let's just pan back a bit. We'll close down the tailgate, and then moving on to the other side of the car again. So some of the optional extras this car has, let's just take a look at the list. So we've got the Personalised red paint. We've got a secure tracker fitted to this car. You can see the electronically deployable tow bar. We've got the 20-inch style 5089 gloss black alloys, the heated steering wheel, as well as the black exterior pack. So that's the black lettering, black grills, black bonnet insert mirrors. On top of that black exterior pack, we've got the fixed panoramic roof, the privacy glass, and it's a black contrast roof on it. Okay, let's take a look inside the car. So first off, as you get in, you'll see we've got that twin red stitched perforated full leather heated seats. Okay, let's see if we can start the engine. One thing to note when you get in on the R Dynamic, it's got the illuminated R Dynamic kick plates on there, which I think is a nice little touch. And let's start up the ignition there. So it is a full LCD screen, which you can configure to whichever feature you're using at the time. I find the nav's handy because obviously you can see where you're going whilst the passenger maybe having a play about with the new infotainment system. I can send a separate video detailing the infotainment system. It's incredible. It's very advanced and intuitive, yet really easy to use. And then moving on, we've got that touchscreen theme again. Okay, so these are multi-function dials. So what you can do is you can press these dials to do different functions, and what that means is it clears up this panel instead of having clusters of buttons for other functions. So if I press that, we've got our heated seat controller, and then we can change that to the fan speed or even the driver terrain options. Okay, let's just turn them off there, stop the engine. Okay, so moving on to the steering wheel, we've got the touch sensitive controls on there with haptic feedback, as well as it being a heated steering wheel on this particular one. We've got our driver gear selector on there, okay, and then we've got the central cubby on there, giving you 2 USB sockets, a micro SIM socket, and 12-volt power socket on there. Okay, this car does have the Meridian sound system as well as the memory function on the front seats there. Now let's take a look at the panoramic roof. Okay, obviously it has the ebony headlining. Okay, and then it does run through almost to the very rear of the car. Opens up the interior quite well, that. Let's take a look inside the rear. Okay, so as we step into the rear, you'll see obviously we've got the red piping on there with the red twin stitched and the perforated centre. Okay, it's a nice soft seat, and then we've got the central armrest with some extra storage in the middle there. You'll notice the 2 outer seats are Isofix, okay, and the seat does split 3 different ways. Okay, you can slide these seats forward and back to allow passengers to get into the rear there should you need it. Obviously this tonneau cover is fully removable. Okay, let's just put that back there. Okay, and you can recline it a little bit further. So in terms of rear occupancy, head and leg room, obviously it's a Discovery Sport. It's got an ample room. I'll be honest, I'm 5'10", and you can see here plenty of room for the legs, and for the rear, even though it does have the panoramic roof, there's still plenty of room on there. Okay, we've got another power socket on there, which is the 12-volt one. So all in all, this is a very well equipped car. As we rattled through some of the extras earlier in the video, but the beauty of this particular one is it qualifies for additional stock support from Jaguar Land Rover. That means that we can price it at 52190. But if you take advantage of the finance deposit allowance, that brings the price of the car down to 47940. That's nearly £10,000 off the price of this car. So I'm sure you'll agree this is something well to consider. My contact number is 01642 644 444, or you can get me at chris.richardson@stratstone.com. I hope you like the video.